Chris here from Let's Buy Stuff Cheap, and in this video we're going to be discussing this $10,000 Star Wars knockoff Imperial Galaxy Especial from the early mid-80s. So if you like what we're doing, please hit the subscribe button down below. It just helps us out get more subscribers so we can hit that 1,000 subscriber threshold. So this Imperial Galaxy Especial cap gun was recently purchased, well, not recently purchased about over a year ago at an estate sale for about $5. As in many other of my videos, I'm continuously trying to find unique and different items, whether it be toys, cars, anything that's different, anything that's vintage, and also trying to find the best deals to make money on and stretch my money further on pennies on the dollar. And I hope you're out there trying to find stuff that's cheap, yet the quality is also high, but buying it for cheap. Great quality, yet get it for cheap. So when I purchased this Galaxy Imperial Especial cap gun, it was just such a beautiful find. The knockoff, this $10,000 Star Wars knockoff from the early 80s. Yet when The New Hope came out in 1977, Star Wars, The New Hope came out in 1977, there weren't a lot of toys going around. So when Lucas made a deal with Mattel to actually have Mattel make their toys, and all of a sudden once their toys came out, this craze was wild for children wanting to have these toys. So other companies that weren't licensed by Lucas, they end up making these knockoffs, Star Wars knockoffs, that were to resemble Star Wars, so they can make a buck off of actually the Star Wars craze itself. So these are one of the knockoffs that was made by one of these other companies. Yet on this card in the back, what you see, it doesn't really say the specific company that actually made this Star Wars knockoff. Yet I've seen another cap gun that's similar to this one. It's going on eBay probably from $90 to $300. Just depends on how much the person's going to give you to it. And everything is subject to the actual person or client that's going to buy something for you. But I do believe this Star Wars Imperial Galaxy cap gun is worth about $10,000. There was another actual prototype Boba Fett that was made by Mattel in the early 80s that went for about $15,000. Yet everything that people buy from you, it's always subject to what they're actually going to give you for the item. So maybe I'll do an experiment and put this Imperial Galaxy Star Wars cap gun out on the market and see how much money we can draw from it. And I'll put it for $1,000 or best offer. You really can't find any of these. These are rare items, rare toys. I just remember playing with cap guns as a kid, and then you'd fire the cap gun and make the psh sound, and then you get this sulfur smell. It just smelled so good. And they're also fun to actually play with different cap guns and cap rockets, where you put caps inside these rockets, you throw them up in the air, and it'll come down and go psh. So if many of you out there seen this video still play with cap guns, or maybe have some, or have some in a box that's stored, hey, it's a great way to share with your kids your actual childhood, which I try to do periodically with my kids, and share the things I actually played with as a kid. So we're going to get up and close with this $10,000 Star Wars cap gun knockoff. We're going to do a little tight shot so you actually can see the beautiful artwork. And any knockoff, they try to change just basically the art, or eschew what the knockoff would be, yet giving the resemblance to actually any toy, whether it be Star Wars, whether it be a Marvel thing, which at the time I believe Lucas didn't give the licensing out till later on. You can just purchase licensing for $1, I believe, but it didn't happen until like later on in the gestation of the growth of the Star Wars franchise itself. Yet I do have multiple Star Wars toys, and continually just to search for different unique items that aren't really on the market anymore. So the way you do those things is to go out garage sales, estate sales, go to vintage places, Salvation Armies, Salvation Army, and places that have vintage items or toys if you're really searching for that. But I'm always trying to find a good deal. So most of the items you find come from garage sales, estate sales, anything where a person may not want those items anymore. And then if you just you always have to do your research. As I said in many of my other videos, do your research, because it's very important that you do that in order to get the best deals and the best buy, and not get had or taken advantage of by some items you may be purchasing. So again, let's take a look up close of this Galaxy Imperial Star Wars knockoff cap gun. Imperial Galaxy Special Star Wars cap gun, a laser cap gun, $10,000 knockoff. And as you see, the distorted art to indicate that it is a knockoff of Star Wars and was not licensed by Lucas Limited. You can see the slight, as I said, the slight distortion in the artwork. Also, you have a character that resembles Darth Vader. As you see, the slight distortion of Darth Vader's mask, yet holding up someone's head that he severed with this laser sword, yet still gives you an indication of actually it is Darth Vader, and some actually words in his Spanish. So when you have your look down there, you have looks like some X-Wing double dual fighters down there fighting, flying through the sky. You have another character that resembles C-3PO, yet as you see, it's a little distorted in a comic book fashion. And you see our hero, which is Luke Skywalker, holding the actual laser gun, the gold laser gun, and a character that resembles Princess Leia with her outfit that she wore in Empire Strikes Back. And also there's another character, distorted character, in a beautiful artistic manner. So beautiful, which would be the Wookiee Chewbacca. As you see, and even Luke Skywalker's suit is red versus his orange suit that he wore actually in Empire Strikes Back, and also New Hope when he's flying his X-Wing. So you kind of get a look at the Galaxy Imperial cap gun. It's just a cool cap gun. As you see, just some of the packaging is coming out, yet I have it sealed in this box here, or that's actually a knockoff also from Pelican briefcase. Actually, it's a smaller briefcase, but I'll get out my tape measure and also show you how big this actual Star Wars $10,000 Star Wars cap gun is actually really. So you kind of just put my thumb up to it. So it's about 5/8, so let's give you an idea how big it is. We'll actually get the tape measure out here, and we'll see. So the card is actually itself about 6.5 inches wide, and so we'll go probably about 6 inches tall. So it's not a very big card. So that gets you the size of the actual cap gun itself. So in length, it's almost about 3 inches and 3 3/4 inch long. And also how tall it is, it's about I don't know, 3 inches tall. And also it comes with the actual caps itself, but the actual caps are probably went bad. I've never really handled this cap gun. I haven't really put back the hammer to fire to make the caps on. It's pretty much been sealed in this knockoff Pelican briefcase. Pelican briefcase itself, not even a Pelican briefcase yet, it's a knockoff itself from Harbor Freight. So there you go, advertisement for Harbor Freight. It's about 9 inches tall. And what this case is, it's also airtight, keeps it sealed. So you just take it out, keeps it airtight, so it keeps it in great condition. I also have a autographed Dale Earnhardt signed baseball card that came out of a baseball card just prior to Dale Earnhardt's death. So anyways, this is a beautiful knockoff. It kind of makes me it kind of reminds me of some Dolly art also, and the lines and the beautiful curves and just the colors that they use are so vibrant and even dark at times, and the distortions of the actual our hero Luke Skywalker, which you can tell it's kind of distorted, doesn't really look like Luke. Leia is kind of a little bit closer, but she resembles Princess Leia, so there you go. And it'll just kind of hold it a little bit and kind of show you the back, what it actually looks like. Sorry for all the shaky camera. Try not to remove the gun, the cap gun. It's a cool toy. So there's the back of it, and kind of gives you a little bit of instructions on where's it from. And it says boom. It's Spanish, basically plastic. It's telling you it fires. And yeah, it's just cool artwork. Cool artwork. So we just try to find this out there. It's going to be very rare. So again, try to experiment, see if actually can get $10,000 for it. I believe it is worth $10,000. Get this little plastic in there. So put that back, and yeah, there you go. Beautiful artwork. Thank you again for taking time to view this video. Hey, if you like what we're doing, please hit the subscribe button down below. It actually will help me out in reaching my goal of having 1,000 subscribers, so I can start monetizing my videos. It just takes income to get out there and do what I'm doing, trying to find different stuff, trying to show you and myself, trying to learn how to get the better deal, to have my money stretch further in these times. It's a great thing to try to find a great deal, and sometimes buying retail is not the way to go. Sometimes waiting for that item 6 months down the road to get a deal. There's other deals that I have found, and then down the road in my videos I'm going to show you how I got these items for pennies on the dollar, so you too can have your money stretch further and further and further. I think that's so very important in these days and times, to make sure that you can get more items of quality for the money that you're putting out. It's so very important. And I will share some of these items and maybe some tips, suggestions of what I've done to try to help my sales go up, and also maybe some of the things I may be donating, whether it be vehicles or just other items, to help get tax write-offs, so it can help my money go further and further and further. So again, thank you very much for taking time to view this video.